This video might trigger some people. And if you're a spiritual coach or guru who is struggling with money right now and you can't handle feedback, please don't watch this video. Turn it off because you'll probably be triggered and won't be happy that I called you out. But if you can handle constructive criticism and want to not be a broke spiritual coach anymore, this might be the most important video you watch all year because it can change your life and it can change your business. First off, how do I know this? Well, I used to be a broke spiritual coach myself. I loved helping others, but I didn't know how to help myself financially, okay? My heart and my soul were big, but my bank account did not match the size of my heart. Now, something had to change, and that was me. And before I share the six biggest lessons why most spiritual teachers are broke, I just want to simply share a few things, okay? First off, I just want to say thank you for your service. The world right now, in my opinion, is in a dark stage, and we need more spiritual coaches, light workers, and healers more than ever. Some of you may agree. So the fact that you're open to being a part of the impact, we all thank you. Helping others is a gift, but learning how to help yourself is just as important, all right? Now, especially in the financial side, most coaches have money blocks subconsciously, and it holds them back from having, more options and freedom. Do you know what happens when a coach has more, or anybody really has more money and freedom and more options? They have more power to actually help others. Therefore, you should want, options and freedom and money, all that stuff as well. So that way you can amplify your reach. You can amplify your impact that much more, not the other way around. And another thing that I also want to share is that, if you take the lessons that I'm about to share with you seriously, your life will change. Your business will change. These are things that I wish I knew when I myself was a broke spiritual coach. Anyways, let's just dive right into it. So here are the 6 reasons why most coaches are broke. The first one is the lack of visibility. You can be the greatest musician in the entire world. You can know how to play 10 different instruments, but if you're trying to get famous or trying to, be heard, it won't mean anything if no one knows you're there, if nobody even hears you. And this is huge because if you don't know how to market yourself, no one will ever know that you're a coach or someone that can help them. And you know what that means? No one's going to pay you. If they don't think, you exist or they don't know you exist. The second reason why most people stay poor or broke is because they're resistant to charging what they're worth. A lot of people's lives are a direct mirror to what they believe they deserve. Now, in the beginning, it can be understandable if you're a coach and, you teach for free in order to build an audience or charge really low. But if you're still doing free or charge slave wages to yourself a year or 2 years later, no wonder you're still broke. And do you want to know something important? If you're charging low, okay, or doing free all the time, no one's going to take you too seriously anyways. That's unfortunate truth. And the third reason why most coaches stay broke is because their lack of knowledge in sales and business. If you don't know how to sell your services or have a basic understanding of business, you will not be rich. This is a downfall of many spiritual coaches because yes, we may have the ability to provide great services and help others, but if we don't know how to sell and to optimize, that service in our business, our income will always be inconsistent, right? Therefore, making us broke. Now, the next thing that's stopping us from having money is our lack of desire. If you truly wanted something bad enough, if we wanted something bad enough, we would go out there and get it. We would be resourceful and find information on how to get started right away. But instead, another big reason, if not the biggest, why a lot of coaches are broke is because their lack of desire. And what's the consequence? What's the effect of lack of desire? It's procrastination. How many of you are watching this video right now have been wanting to have a successful coaching business, but you spent more time thinking about having a successful business than actually learning how to actually do it and actually doing it, right? I know, truth stings. But if you want to fix procrastination, you have to fix your desire. You must have a burning desire to succeed in this because, there's a million other different coaches around the world trying to do the same thing. The edge you can have with them is actually your desire. Now, the next thing that's holding people back is actually limiting beliefs around money. You might have grown up with beliefs from your parents or environment, friends that made you believe perhaps money is evil, or maybe money doesn't make you happy. And I gotta tell you, going from broke to having some money is the biggest lie ever, because money doesn't necessarily make you happy, but it definitely buys you things that can lead to happiness or options and freedom that leads there, right? I always have said, if you have tons of money and you're not happy, one, you're either not creative enough with the money, or two, you aren't giving it away enough to others. Now, the fifth, right, or perhaps actually, no, it's the last one, the last reason why most people are broke is the lack of skills. Why 99% of most spiritual coaches are broke, and this one's going to be a slap on the booty, so brace yourselves, all right? It's because they're just not good enough. I'm sorry. Somebody had to say it. Truthfully, if some of these coaches were good enough, they'd get referrals and would be shared more often. Word of mouth would happen a lot more. You know, I've consulted many spiritual coaches and gurus in the past year, quite a few hundred of them, and a lot of them are complete messes, all right? I was one of them, actually. That's how I know. And they're more in love with the thought of being a good coach than actually being one. When the environment and challenges come to teach them how to be a great coach, they run away and hide. And I'm not saying this to talk down on spiritual coaches or any coaches in general, but to simply show them an opportunity of where they can improve, if they want to improve. But anyways, let's summarize all 6 of these reasons why most spiritual coaches are broke. And then, as a bonus, I'll also share the solutions to all of them, right? So listen very carefully and journal and write this down, okay? Number 1 is lack of visibility and reach. You simply aren't being seen enough. Go on YouTube, Google, and learn how to reach more people on whatever platform you're using, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, and get your work seen more. The more eyeballs that actually see your work, the more likely you can convert those eyeballs into clients. Stop saying, I hate attention, or whatever your reasons are. The second reason is resistance to charging what you're worth. This is something that you have to go from within to actually fix. There is a belief somewhere in there that makes you charge less. And this is a whole another video I can create on how to increase your own self-worth, but that's for another time. If you want to actually increase, what you're charging, first, you actually have to increase how you see yourself, your self-image. The third reason is a lack of knowledge in sales and business. To learn this, you can do it for free or paid as for anything. There's tons of free information on the internet, and there's also fast ways that you can learn. Obviously, is through direct mentorship, where you pay for a course or coaching, whatever it may be. Do your research here and become more knowledgeable, because if you don't know how to sell and optimize a business, you will stay broke as a coach. The next reason is lack of desire. This causes procrastination. It's one of the biggest killers ever. The only way to build more desire is by writing a list of reasons why you want to be successful here. We lack desire when we lack reasons. Too many times we go too wide on the things that we want, but we never go deep enough the things that we do want. Have a chat with yourself and journal down why financial success is important to you, why money is important, and what you would do with it. Next reason is limiting beliefs around money. Write down all your beliefs next about money. If you can identify the belief that's holding you back, reframe it with a better belief and practice it until the negative limiting belief is gone. And the last reason, is the lack of skills. You're not as good as you think you are. And the only way to fix this is to actually get better. And the best way to get better is through repetitions. You gotta do more of it, refine your work, and get better. It's the only way to actually get there. Now, I hope this video was helpful for everyone. I hope it didn't trigger everyone. I hope it actually helped you in the best ways possible. And typically on this channel, I talk a lot more about manifestation and self-improvement, but this topic was interesting, and I just wanted to touch up on these lessons because, they really improved my life and business. And if you take it seriously, it will help you too. But anyways, make sure you subscribe and like this video if it was helpful to you in any way, and comment below which lesson you'll be using to change your financial situation for the better. I wish you all the best. My name's Quan the Alchemist, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love.